Hello and welcome back to C-Train Station. I'm C-Train and this is the station. So the Warriors just finished their first Vegas Summer League game, losing to the Orlando Magic 91-89 in overtime. It was a good game. Started out pretty sloppy. It was a good game though. Finished really well. Let's get to it with the Warriors though. I'm going to give you a couple of player grades or rankings from 1 to 10. I'm just going to let you know I'm only going to rank Moody and Kuminga today, honestly. And then I'm just going to give like a slight recap, tell you a couple things that really stood out to me. It's not necessarily going to be statistics rated. It's going to be, or statistics based, other than the rating. It is more going to be just like a holistic review of what I saw. And let's start with Mr. Moses Moody. Okay, he's crafty. He's crafty. He's Moses Moody. He's crafty. I love that he's crafty with his dribbling. He's got good hesitation. He moves backwards, which gives him, it opens up space and allows him to take the space if a defender moves up, go past the defender. I love the fact that he's got different release points on his shot, on his layups when he drives to the rim as well. So, like for example, when he's laying it up, he can lay it up and do a little reverse release there, or it's like he lays it up and releases it on just on the extension right there. So he's got different release points on his layups. That's going to allow him to be craftier at the rim. I love that. And man, he's got a sweet stroke. But the play of the game for Mr. Moses Moody, of course, was that charge that he took, baby. Put the game on the line. Mr. Moses Moody absolutely took the charge, man. That was great. I love to see it. Got in front of the offense and got his feet set. That was like a really good and underrated charge. I love my charges. We love our charges here at C-Train Station. So Ron Adams, Warriors defensive coach, we got your back over here at C-Train Station. Let's see. I think that the Warriors need to understand the bounce pass a little bit more. So the purpose of a chest pass compared to a bounce pass, and this is referring to like it was really sloppy in the beginning. A lot of tip balls. What happens is, if I am passing the ball to you like this, just a regular chest pass, it has to cover the air where defenders right here of this chest area, it's easier for a defender to get your hand on the ball. If I bounce pass it, it's going to the floor, right? It's going to the floor and then back up the ball is. So it's going to be out of the defender's radius, usually, unless they can really dig up on the floor and get the ball out. If they do that, then that's great. Better defense, right? But now, let's get to Mr. Jonathan Kuminga. He's got loads of potential. And I know that we use upside and potential a lot, but this is almost it's different with him. You can tell that he understands the run of play in the game, and that is like incredible. So he's one of those players that, like, you almost want. He's going to be tough to take off the floor. However, I predict he's going to give Warriors fans, the stingy ones, and I'm sort of one of them too, fits because he has so much potential. It seems like anytime he settles for a jump shot, anytime he settles for a three-pointer, he is doing himself, he is doing the Bay Area, he's doing C-Train Station, he's doing Congo a disservice. Yes, I went there, sir. You're doing them a disservice because you are a train, and I do not use that nickname lightly at all. You are a train going to the rim, man. Like, it's like beautiful to watch him as he just made like run after run to the rim. He, on the ball, 1v1, it's so interesting. It's like, he's so strong. He's got a really strong base. So it's like, in those one-on-one situations, when he has the ball on offense, you can't take the ball off of him. And here's the interesting thing. Watch how he dribbles the ball. A lot of times you want to, people will tell you to dribble the ball like this, with your your hand right in front of the ball, right? Look at how he dribbles. He dribbles with a bow, okay? So instead of dribbling like this, he dribbles like this. and it's really tough for any defender to get through that, to get through his elbow. I don't know if that's what a crab dribble essentially is, but instead of a defender being able to get in right there, they can't, because his elbow's bowed. Watch this. Don't fall for my really weird explanation. Watch it. Just watch the video. Watch the film the next time he's playing, or just go up on YouTube. He's got an interesting sort of bowed action, and I really like it. He also he's got amazing steps. Like, I don't know if you want to call it a Euro step, that like step and a half that he takes to gain access to the rim around defenders is absolutely amazing. I love it. One thing that he did, he got beat off the ball by Franz Wagner. So there was Wagner cut like right behind him and got an easy bucket. That's going to be like he'll get pulled by Steve Kerr immediately, and then everybody's going to make up some weird narrative that he's lazy and stuff like that, when literally he just messed up like once, and everybody's got to cut the guy a break. Yeah, especially if we're going to give leashes to guys like Wiseman, then the Warriors base and Warriors coaches need to give an even longer one to Kuminga. And this is why. Kuminga can literally guard every single position on the floor, 1 through 5. And this is the one thing, if you remember one thing about this video right here. When Jonathan Kuminga, when he faces STP, or SPT, stress, tension, and pressure, he tries harder. That is one thing that cannot be taught. That competitiveness cannot be taught. Let's see, what else do we got? What else is there? Oh, when Kuminga stole the ball and got that breakaway dunk, that anticipation is like J-Rich had that wing anticipation. A lot of people compare Kuminga to Jaylen Brown, and those are the type of plays that Jaylen Brown makes. However, I actually think Kuminga is stronger and will be stronger than Jaylen Brown as just a human being and as a basketball player. Let's see. I would say Kuminga, like a couple plays of the game for Kuminga as well were like his steal, but also his blocks. When I saw that Moody and Kuminga each only turned the ball over once, you almost can't ask for more, except for a couple 3-pointers made by Kuminga. These are minor details. I think that he can figure that out, because I don't think that his shot is that broken. It's not the best looking shot. It's hitchy. It's bowed a little bit, but I don't think it's completely broken. I think that he just needs to get that muscle memory and repetition in the gym. 1,000 3-pointers or jump shots a day, whatever that sort of cliche is. But I guess I'm going to... Oh, and with Justinian Jessup, this is sad to say. I think that the biggest thing that he has realized is the gulf in class between the Australian League and the NBA. And I don't think he's ready for the NBA at all. I think my message to Justinian Jessup: have a great time in Australia this next year. I'm not even kidding. Eat the meats and pies, the Vegemite. Go and see the humpback whales on the coast. Watch the koalas and what. I'm not even kidding. Have a good time in Australia. I still believe in you. You haven't showed it this camp. That's okay. There will be a next time. You didn't show it though, and I think that he knows it. He started to defer a lot more, and I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing, because his shot wasn't working, and he's like the opposite of Kuminga on the ball. He is soft. He's Charmin soft. Like, Kuminga seems like he's tough to get off of the ball. When he has possession of the ball, it's almost a different aura about him. When Jessup has it, it's like, great, it's like he's waiting to get it stolen. No, he's waiting to get the ball stolen when he has it. That's not a good, intuition that I have with him, right? But that's okay. GP2, Gary Payton II, I believe that the Warriors, legitimately just signed a point guard to a 2-way contract. It's going to be tough if you want, just a defensive stopper who's going to play tough, that's going to be Gary Payton II. And I really hope that he sticks it in the league. Because his dad's freaking Gary Payton, and because he went to Oregon State. He's a Corvallis guy, man. C-Train Station's got tons of love for Oregon. So, I think that's just about it. Oh, wait, let's see. I hear that Jonathan Kuminga has gotten a really weird and essentially derogatory nickname. That's messed up. He is like, he's a grown man, right? But he's also 18 years old. Maybe you should think back and think about what weird names and stuff people call other people when they're young. It's like, how about this? We're not in high school anymore. We can grow up and we can make a positive name. When I think about Jonathan Kuminga going towards the rim, when I think about his amazing drives, it's just like a thunder almost. So I think that actually before we'll go right back to his nickname, but I got one more thing. A word of advice to Kuminga. Okay? Franz Wagner, he ended up he played way off and he started to accentuate it as well. Kuminga got the ball. Okay, you get the ball, get in his nice 3-point stance, and then Wagner would seriously take a step back and be like, oh yeah, shoot it. Come on, shoot it. Don't ever fall for that. Do not fall for that. Back up a little bit and take a run towards the rim. Don't get through a guy like Wagner. Literally send him through the rim. Do not let him disrespect you on the fact that he doesn't think you can make a bucket because he's disrespecting your outside jumper. Don't worry about that at all. They do that to Giannis. It's not going to work with you. Why? Because you're going to back up, gain steam, and friggin' barrel towards the rim. And when you're in the regular season, if anybody collapses, you go to Steph, you go to Clay, and they detonate. Let's go. Let's go. But one more time. When Kuminga's going down, it's like a rolling thunder almost. It's like thunder coming through. Wait, wasn't the Warriors' old mascot Thunder as well? Is AEW superstar, what's her name? Thunder Rosa? Wait, is she a Warriors fan too? Oh my, wait, I think everything's coming together. 6'8" plus, 215 pounds, from Congo, Jonathan. Thunder!